welcome to my channel. If you have found this channel recently and have subscribed to my channel, this video is basically to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel and has been following my channel, commenting on the channel and sharing videos. I've received a lot of feedback on Instagram as well. I have linked down my Instagram below, and essentially this video is just to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. I posted a Q&A on my Instagram, just thought I would connect with you guys a little bit more in this video, basically while I'm thanking you for subscribing to my channel. And so today we're going to dive into some of the questions that I found were quite interesting, and let's begin. So there were several questions regarding training and I've written most of them down. I feel like I would be making separate videos for the topics. One of them was related to the crest form. If you haven't seen the video, I will link it up in the cards. But there's a lot of, there's a recurrent topic regarding the crest form, which is the Certificate of Readiness to Enter Training in the UK. It has to be completed by all of the people who are not foundation trainees or people who have not graduated from the UK. It's a lengthy thing, so I've made a video regarding that, and similar to other questions, I will be making separate videos regarding to the details of training questions that you guys have asked. So if you are looking for an informative video regarding training, all of the questions I will be making separate topics. This Q&A is mostly related to me and the questions that you guys have asked me, which I found was quite interesting, so I thought we'll be diving into those. So if you're thinking that this Q&A is based on your questions related to training, I'm sorry, this isn't that video. It's just a video where I'm just, sort of thanking you guys for subscribing to my channel. One of the questions was, how have I found the training in anesthetics in the UK? I am an ACCS trainee, so an ACCS anesthetic trainee goes through the same application process that an anesthetic trainee does. Essentially, I am an anesthetic trainee, but I've done an extra year because I want to apply for ICU as well, and I want to dual train. So my experience of anesthetic training is going to be slightly different from people who do core anesthetic training because they do less amount of other allied specialties. I have actually listed down how I felt while I was doing acute medicine and A&E. And I think it was a learning curve. I think it's like, when your character unlocks into another character, which is like a level up, is that how I would put it? I found that training to be quite it's an experience, is all I would say. I mean, it makes you more stronger. It also makes you appreciate the importance of other specialities and how their lives work. Like, I have a massive respect for all the people who do ED, and also equally acute medicine, IMT trainees. Like, I have genuine, respect for all of them, and I know how hard it is now because I've done it. But saying that, I felt like every person is made for something, and I have now worked with some incredible IMT doctors who love their field, who love being IMT, and they're not miserable being IMT. And I found that just means that you have to choose your field correctly, because I feel at home when I'm in ICU, I'm happy, and I just literally want to be at work all the time because I love it so much. And that's not the case for the other doctors. So if you like ICU, then you will like it. Same goes for other things. So I feel like training wise, I'm quite happy. Really happy that I made it. I'm really happy that I have been fortunate enough to have a field that I like, to know what I like, and so I've had a good time, I would say. I'm not going to say it's a bed of roses. It's a learning curve, as I said, and I haven't done my novice period yet, so when I do that, I think it's going to be a very steep learning curve, but I'm looking forward to it. The other question was, why don't I post like a lot, or should I post more? And there's a lot of, that was a recurrent topic. Everybody wanted me to post more. The reason is I'm a full-time working doctor, and I live by myself, so I have to do my own groceries, there's no one to rely on. So obviously YouTube is something that I do when I have time and when I feel like doing it. It's more of a therapeutic thing for me than other people. I just want to help people. And so therefore, I do my own editing, I do my own video filming, and I come up with my own topics. Well, that's a lie. I mean, you guys come up with the topics on Instagram and then I kind of make videos out of it. But yeah, essentially because I'm a one-man show, I have to kind of juggle work and life and this channel, so therefore there is not many videos regarding that. There have been questions regarding if I could post about other training specialties. I cannot tell you about other training specialties experience wise, but I can actually make videos regarding their application process, because essentially if you haven't watched one of my videos where I talk about, I applied to everything and essentially got into everything as well. So I can talk about that if you want, like IMT, gynae, A&E, GP and psych don't really need much talking about it, but I can make videos regarding that if you want. If you want guidance, I can also ask some of my friends who are now in training and are not anesthetics and ICU, so I could ask them if you would want. If you could post questions in this down in this video or on my Instagram, I could ask them, get some details, and then kind of make a video about it if you want that. But essentially, yeah, I mean, I would say yes to that question. Yep, I can make videos regarding other training specialties, and I will, now that you've asked it. Another question that came up was like, what made me make a YouTube channel? So I actually made my YouTube channel when I was in med school, and I haven't really opened up about it, but I just essentially was a very different person to other people that I was studying with, and I realized that there were things lacking. At that point, I thought maybe grooming is what I needed, and essentially I wanted to help people back then as well. So I had actually a professional makeup sort of, I wouldn't say it's a degree, it's a diploma thing. I did that, and my first ever video was about how to be confident, because I actually wanted to make self-help videos on YouTube. It didn't start with makeup, it actually started with self-help videos. I wanted to talk about things that I think I was struggling with and other people I would see was struggling with, and somehow I masked it pretty well. I mean, people didn't know that I'm not a confident person, so I thought, you know what, I could make a video about, you know, things that I do or things that other people have taught me and make self-help videos. And I was bullied a lot about it. A lot of people don't know my other backgrounds or where I grew up and why I was in Pakistan and things like that. So there was a lot of questions regarding how I made the video, how I spoke, and all of that stuff was there. And because I obviously was living in Pakistan, there were questions regarding why has somebody made like and right now obviously everybody almost has a YouTube channel, but back then when I started in med school, it wasn't like a common thing. Questions regarding my character were raised. Really weird stuff happened at that time, but I'm glad that I actually continued. So I continued for a long time doing makeup and grooming and self-help stuff. And then I stopped because I moved to the UK, and I just felt like, you know what, this isn't the kind of help that I want to give people anymore, because now I've graduated and, you know, I just want to help people on a different level. And I think at that point I required help, so I stopped YouTube at all, because I didn't think that's something that I can do, because there is nothing I can help people with. But then I got into anesthetic training, and so many people started asking me so many questions regarding it. Essentially, you know, the recurrent theme is, can IMGs get in? And my answer is yes to that. If you're watching this video and you want that answer, that is the answer. You can get in if you want. And so essentially, yeah, that's why I basically, the channel has evolved as I have evolved as a human being. And initially, I think I still want to go back to making self-help videos, and I think I have, part of my channel is that. So I do talk about having a type A personality and having a work-life balance and things like that. And I think those are really important in terms of being a medic, and I generally love being a medic. It's like, I can't express enough how much I love being a doctor. So for me, you know, going through that phase of my life where you just don't have confidence in yourself, and then you were confident and you lose confidence and you gain it back, like that kind of stuff. And so finally, I think when I started again, I felt, okay, I'm in a place where I could start helping people, because it might sound odd, but there's so much stuff that happens on Instagram, on my personal DMs. There are so many people throughout the entire world that contact me, and it surprises me every time someone is taking guidance from me, and I feel like, you know, am I qualified enough to be telling you these things? This is why I try to link things down in all of my videos, because you guys have been incredible. I mean, even the people who follow me on Instagram have been incredible in kind of encouraging me to keep going. And it's really weird now coming out from med school and just having your own kind of personality grow out, and, you know, you're just one person and you really don't care about what other people think about you. and I'm really glad that I started. So that's essentially the answer. I might discuss my first ever video in a separate video at some point, but yeah, essentially I started in med school, and since the channel has evolved, I have evolved, and I'm really glad that the channel has come to a place where I actually can make regular videos, because I loved doing makeup and I made a business out of it, but it was quite like different to me as a person. Like, people who know me in real life know that I did really enjoy it, but it's not me. And the reason I switched to makeup was because I didn't want any opposite gender people watching my videos, which didn't really stop them from watching and bullying me. But that's another story. What are my plans for the channel? I actually don't know what this question means. I've had several of these questions where people have asked me what do I intend to do with my channel. I think I'm already doing what I intend to do with my channel, which is make videos to help people. As I said, it could be related to work-life balance. It could be related to, say for example, anesthetics or ICU. And as I grow along, it could be related to other things. But essentially, the topics are generally going to be, experience related, where I could help someone with a topic. I don't think I want to endorse any other thing that it's not me. Because as I said, I've done that in the past, and what I realized at that point is that I'm not really consistent if it's not something that I'm passionate about. And I'm really passionate about medicine. I'm really passionate about coaching people. And I not only coach people for training nowadays, I'm also doing a lot of self-help coaching. And so I feel like that is where the channel is going to grow. I mean, obviously now that I've started making my videos more consistently, and I'm trying to remain to be more consistent, I feel like the topics come to me, or whenever you guys comment, I feel like I'm more passionate about certain topics which are aligned with my personality. And so therefore, I think that's where the channel will go. I don't think I'm gonna deviate from medicine much, even though I don't think this channel is a medicine channel. It's more about you and your goals and your life and what you want to achieve. And I think I just want to spread positivity through my channel. I don't want to say that you can't get in just because you're an IMG, or you can't get in because something is competitive. I think if you can dream it, you can achieve it. That's my motto. So if that's where the channel will go, that's where I would want it to go. But I don't have big plans. I mean, I never started the channel. Actually, when I started, I thought it's going to be 10 subscribers and that's it. And somehow we have 1,000 now, which is incredible to me. I'm still really, I feel very humbled. And every time somebody asks me a question and there's follow-up questions, and then, all of that stuff, it just makes me feel like really privileged to be in a place where I could help people in a way that they haven't found help somewhere else. So I think that's the goal. And yeah, so this is the end of the video and end of the Q&A session. There were tons of questions regarding training, and I have listed all of them down, so don't worry, I am going to be making those videos. And as usual, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, share the video, follow me on Instagram. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps to encourage me as well to make further videos. And I hope to see you more on my channel. I hope to see you interact with me on the channel. And I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.